Okay. Good morning, everybody. My name is Osa, and it's a Saturday, so we are at Lawfolds, Farm Sim 17. It is game day, 7 o'clock in the morning, or 7:30. And we're still trying to empty that silage pit. Although last day of midsummer, it's not going to be possible to fill it until the corn's grown. And that's not going to happen till late fall. So we may only have one more truck to do. Oh, excuse me. So I've moved my desk this morning, so the sun is shining in my eyes right now. But I should get a lot longer playtime with no sun in my eyes. Since it's still a little cloudy this morning, it's not full bright sunlight. Okay. That's not the brake pedal, that's why it's not working. Okay. Yeah, I can see over there, but I'm going to have to go third person. There we go. So, let's jump to the store. Right there. As I said last week, we're going to need some fertilizers. That's expensive stuff. Okay, that'll do for now. Let's get them loaded. Oh, they're all over there. Oh, I did actually grab it. That's good. Missed. And the clouds come out, so I can't see a thing. Yay. We'll extend that boom a little. I can figure out how. There we go. Give us a little bit more reach. Actually, I'm not sure we're going to use any fertiliser for the rest of this year. Ooh. But it's a plan to get this refilled even if we're not going to use it. Let's try and use the... no, that's actually touching the floor. Try and use the shadows to judge the... yeah. Well, that didn't work well. Try that again. I think that's still, yeah, that's still touching the floor. I'm not getting a good steer there. There we go. Huh. That's working. Okay. Still unloading the silage, so that's good. So my understanding of events today is somebody's supposed to be coming around to pick up the crib, because they're expecting sometime in December. And we don't need the crib anymore. I'm trying to get rid of everything that we can so that when we sell the house we can move. We don't have to take a load of stuff with us that we don't need anymore. However, because it rained last week on Sunday, some people may have problems getting up our driveway because it's quite steep and still covered in snow for the most part. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Silage truck is now empty. So they're supposed to be coming around to pick up the crib, but I'm not sure whether they will, given what the state of the road looks like. There's also the potential that the kids will come over for the weekend, but I didn't hear anything concrete about that before I went to bed, so I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Mrs. Osa's still sleeping, so it's just me and the farm at the moment. We've still got a couple left. Got a load left. Dang, I think I bought the full filled up the purchase point. Entirely only by accident. What's the weather report look like? Rain tomorrow and the day after. Ugh. No, so sun tomorrow. So tomorrow could very well be the start of the harvest, and we're going to want to start getting that stuff in immediately in the morning. And then once that's done, we'll have 2 days where we can't harvest. Now, I'm fairly sure that the fields that potentially we're going to buy are going to be mid to late fall harvestables. And if that's the case, then we would still be in no great rush to buy them. So much easier in Farm Sim 19. You don't have to heft the pallets up. You can just drive the auger alongside and say, hey, fill this thing up. And they magically disappear. Where's the lights on? I think I did. And in some way, those sort of little methods of quick loading stuff, while it's not realistic, it does help you move your story along. Because the way it sits at the moment, this is a job I have to do. I can't give it to a worker. And yet to harvest a field, I can just hire a worker and let him get on with it. I'm not sure I could even do this with courseplay, because you're picking up different pallets. Oh, missed. Messed it up. Okay. Try that again. Okay, it's on one fork, but good enough. And one more. Last one. Okay. As I said, pretty sure that auger is not filled. But it's sufficient to make do. Stick it in the workshop and done. Okay. So that one is empty. Take this back to the farm. Get it filled up again. Okay. So if we get this job completely done today, that'll free up some equipment for tomorrow. Actually, we will need some solid fertiliser for the rest of the year, will we? Yeah, because there will be a late summer grass harvest and then a late fall one, if weather allows. And so we will need to have the grass refertilised. And we're filling up so that can sit. Take this back to the yard, and I think we're done with this for the day. Once this task is done, we'll check the animals. I'm not... sheep might need some hay. Can't remember. I I think the most of the rest are okay. It's still summer, so we'll keep the sheep. At least for now. However, end of summer we're entering a phase where the sheep are just being fed, so we might drop the flock down to about 100. And since it's going to be raining last day of summer, first day of fall, it's probably a good time to do it. First fields we will harvest will be the two to the right of us here, because they have barley in and we kind of need the straw. Okay. So that's the fertilizer delivered. So, truck safely in the shed. Okay, what's here? Massey and all the classes. So, let's do a quick check. Oh, wheat has a good price. Don't know if it's a good time to sell wheat right now. Wheat, not a good time to sell. So it might be good today, but not in the long term. Animal feed is kind of okay. We're probably going to have to run around with some water before much longer. So let's bound over here and see how we're doing. Nearly filled up. We're going to have to pull that back a bit to deal with those. That's still going to work for a while. Okay, 166,000 litres, thereabouts. That's good. Because that means 166. If we do 2 more loads, that's 118 off 44. No, 38. Probably leave us 38,000 litres, which is less than a full truckload. And we'll be able to use a fair amount of that for the cow food. Big question is, do I want to put slurry down immediately? might look into that. Although we will also be doing oilseed radish. See, I could do a slurry or a digestate spread on every single field. Put some oilseed radish down. And then when we cultivate that, we could still put more slurry in before we put the main crop in. Use up a lot of the digestate and give us a reason to sell all this stuff in the back. Where's the stuff we've got in the back? Silage. Yes, that stuff. Ugh. Oop, that's enough. Let's move forward a little. I knocked it too far, didn't I? Yuck. Oh, other way. As high as it'll go. Okay, that's that way. Ugh. Seriously. All right. There now. Oh, crash into that again. Yay. Well, that's certainly helped with the positioning. So, let's back that thing up first. Clearly that's forward, okay. Let's forward that thing first. Okay, turn the engine off. Now let's get this truck reversed up and try not to knock the conveyor. There we have it. And a little bit more. And that should now empty completely. Yay. what did I say? 2 more truckloads. We could... do I want to do the animal water early? Nah, it's a third. It's 2 days